Sponsored by Chartered Financial Strategies. You are now watching Tax Bites.
Okay, welcome to another episode of Tax Bites. And today's episode kind of starts a series that's probably going to be titled something like Simple Things the IRS Makes Difficult, something along those lines, I'm guessing. And today it kind of shows you, what we're going to show you is how difficult it is to actually mail something to the IRS and prove that you mailed it. Things like tax returns may not be quite as of concern if you're mailing a tax return during normal tax season. But if you get a notice or a letter that you need to respond to, and you're sending documents to prove your position on that issue or of some nature, you're going to want to prove you sent them and you responded timely and those things. And just something as simple as, looking at the address can show things are difficult. This is really just a simple notice regarding someone owes so much a month. It's a installment agreement notice, so nothing severe here. But if you have a look at the addresses, is the main thing I want to show is you have an Internal Revenue Service P.O. Box address, not a physical street address. And most of your third-party mailing services, FedEx, UPS, and such, want a physical address for them to guarantee and track delivery to. When it comes to a P.O. Box, you have to go to the Postal Service to get some kind of tracked information, like certified or something like that, certified mail tracking number. And and for my location, that can be a bit time consuming, good 45 minutes sometimes to go get that. And that seems like that's all there is to it, but there's really not. There's more to it than that. Once you have a tracking number, it's not just putting on the envelope and dropping in the mail. You want to prove not only that you sent something, but what you sent. So that tracking number really should be written on the documents, and I recommend all documents in the envelope, not just the cover page, but if there's 30 or 40 pages, you probably want to write on all 30 or 40 pages or somehow add that in so that you can show that that tracking number tied to all those documents in that response or packet. You may even paginate one of, two of, three of somewhere on the forms so that if something gets missed or misplaced, there's supposed to be 35 pages and there's 22, and where's the other pages at? So that's kind of a way to prove up what you mail in this situation when you're sending something to the IRS. And that's a P.O. box. But what's becoming more and more common in IRS addresses is there's no that's zip code addressing. There's no P.O. box, there's no physical address. And in this situation, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to send mail that proves you sent it or to track it. So there becomes a bit of a technique of going to the Postal Service, having them identify this address. There may be a mail stop, there may be a P.O. box tied to this. It's not put on the IRS notice, whatever it may be, or trying to identify that you send something to this and you send a secondary response to another address that may be somehow related to that. You may find a P.O. box related to that address that's another office for that matter, and you end up double submitting it just to show you sent it as a response. Those are things that you have to do. So it can create more than a couple of hours worth of work very easily to send what might seem like a simple response to the IRS on a notice. So that's the quick tax bite that says basically even mailing a response to the IRS on a notice is not as simple as it might appear. So again, like and subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching and have a good day.